to try and continue that.
Despite last week's win in Bray, it's generally recognised that Shamrock Rovers are not in full flow at the moment. They were behind in the 15th minute on Friday night. Gavin Holohan's volley went in off the crossbar and keeper Barry Murphy to give the visitors the lead. Rovers should have levelled on 22 minutes. Sean O'Connor's corner came off a Drogheda player for Conor Kenna. His header though straight at Michael Schlingermann in the Drogheda goal. O'Connor himself had a great chance moments later, but he showed very little composure in the penalty area as he blazed wide after being set up by Ronan Finn. The Rovers management didn't like what they saw in that first half, and late in that half, Rovers manager Trevor Crowley brought in Kieran Marty Waters for Shane Robinson. But Rovers somehow managed to avoid falling further behind in first half stoppage time. Karl Walsh's shot was saved by the Rovers keeper Barry Murphy. Walsh headed the loose ball back across goal. Gary O'Neill didn't react quick enough, and Gavin Holohan at the back post but had another decent save from Murphy to keep it 1-0 to Drogheda at the break. Into the second half, and Rovers saw a lot of the ball as Drogheda sat back on their lead. Simon Madden's crossfield ball picked out 16-year-old Evan Osam, son of Paul Osam, the St. Pat's legend. He fed Gary McCabe, but his effort was saved by Schlingermann. Kieran Kilduff was introduced as a second half sub by Rovers, and he laid the ball into the path of Marty Waters, who in turn picked out McCabe, but again the midfielder saw his shot saved by Schlingermann before being eventually cleared by the Drogheda defence. Rovers and their supporters were getting increasingly frantic now. Osam's throw found Ronan Finn, who did his best to get an equaliser, bursting through tackles, but his shot lacked the power to beat the visiting goalkeeper. Rovers tried another way. Kenna this time with a long ball, which eventually fell to another substitute, Karl Sheppard, but he too was thwarted by the Drogheda keeper, and there was then words between Finn and Sheppard, a sign of desperation perhaps. One last chance for Rovers, a McCabe free kick, but no problems for Schlingermann. Boos at the final whistle and cries of "We won't Crawley out" rang around the ground at the final whistle. Not that Drogheda minded too much after this much needed win, only their third in the last 16 games.
It's another 3 points, you know, and we have to build on it. I've said it since I came in, we're building on our performances, they're getting better. Tonight I thought we were good, we were solid. We could have went 2-0 up before half time. Second half defended well, had a good shape and discipline, but Rovers had 1 or 2 chances, so you know you need that stroke of luck too, and I'm delighted with the work rate of my players.
We didn't play the science of soccer. We didn't win, and we didn't run enough. We didn't win enough headers, as I said, and win enough tackles and show enough energy. That's the bottom line of it. And then we leave ourselves with a goal down. We've got to go and play, and we didn't find the answers. We were playing longer balls and we didn't move the ball quick enough, so that was the game.
Yes, certainly a bit of a blow as far as Shamrock Rovers' title aspirations are concerned, but a very good away victory for Drogheda United. And you saw Darius Cairns there, the interim manager at Drogheda United. Well, since then, of course, you know by now that Damien Richardson has been revealed as the new Drogheda United manager, and we're delighted to say that Damien, who was with us here in studio last week, is now on the phone, just finished with the Drogheda United training session. First of all, Damien, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the appointment. It's nice to be taking over at this point with a very good 1-0 victory in the bag at Tallaght.
Yes, indeed, Peter. That was part of the attraction. I mean, it was a very good performance by the players on Friday. It's a great spirit amongst them, good organisation ability from Darius and Neil Fenn. So everything was very positive. And when I met the chairman on Saturday morning, the two things came together, and it was a very easy decision for me to join Drogheda. I'm delighted because it means I'm working with young, talented people. And it was great to be on the training ground tonight, and I'm looking forward to Friday night and taking it on from there, hopefully, as Darius said, building on that good victory last Friday.
Yeah, and just to confirm, Damien, Darius, he will be staying on with you in an assistant role, will he?
Yes, he will. I was very impressed with the way the team was set out last Friday, and the way, even though they were pushed by Rovers very late in the game, they stood up to it very, very well. So he deserves great credit for what he's done in a short period of time. And when I was coming in, I could have brought my own people in, but at this stage of the season, it would have been ridiculous to change things too much. And impressed as I was with him, looking for the continuity, it made eminent sense just to keep him at the assistance role, because I think he's going to be an important part of the future of Drogheda United.
Yeah, Drogheda United at the moment, Damien, in no immediate danger as such. So what are your targets between now and the end of the season?
But when you say no immediate danger, football can change very quickly. The point about it is we're too low on the table for the quality that's in the team. That's obvious to everybody. But therefore, we have to work harder to make sure we get out of the situation. We move up that table. That's the real challenge for me. I like the fact that the players responded last week to the challenge, but it's got to be week in, week out till the end of the season. They've let themselves down a little bit this season. They know that. Now we've got to make up for lost time. There's a great determination in training tonight. There's a great resoluteness that also is impressive. But that's got to be displayed every Friday night for games, and we've got to accumulate more wins and do full justice to the stature of the football club that we represent and the town that we represent. And I think that is a challenge for me because at my stage of life, it's great to have this wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, well, Damien, we certainly know here that you haven't lost the appetite for the game, that's for sure. And we certainly wish you the very best of luck with Drogheda for the rest of the season. And thanks for joining us, Damien.
Pleasure.
OK, so Damien Richardson talking